Ask anyone in the UK about school dinners, and you'll probably get the same reaction. A mix of nostalgia, mystery meat, and Jamie Oliver. For some, he's a guy who saved a generation from junk food. For others, he's the reason chips and turkey twizzlers disappeared forever. So, did Jamie Oliver actually ruin school dinners, or did he just expose how bad they already were?
They were trying to kill us, bro.
What they were feeding us before?
Turkey burgers every day, chips. Man said there was always gravy. Man, if you had the money, they'll give it to you.
Before Jamie stepped in, school meals were cheap, processed, and often outsourced to private catering companies focused on cost cutting. In 2005, the average school meal budget was just 37 pence per child. That meant frozen nuggets, potato smiles, and vending machines full of fizzy drinks were completely normal. Nutrition wasn't really part of the conversation. It was about keeping costs low and kids full. In 2005, Jamie Oliver launched Jamie's School Dinners, a TV campaign aiming to transform how schools fed children. He pushed for freshly cooked meals, banned junk like turkey twizzlers, and demanded higher nutrition standards. The campaign worked. The government pledged £280 million to improve school food and introduce new rules for what could be served. But the public reaction was complicated. Parents complained their kids refused to eat the new healthy options. In one infamous case, parents in Rotherham literally passed chips and burgers through the school gates. Some schools even reported drops in meal uptake. Children either brought packed lunches or skipped meals entirely. Critics argued that Jamie's approach was class blind, that he couldn't understand why cheap filling food mattered to working class families. To some, it felt like a celebrity chef telling ordinary people how to raise their kids. Jamie's campaign didn't transform school food overnight, but it did change the conversation. The government introduced new nutrition standards, banned junk like fizzy drinks and deep fried items, and invested millions into fresh meal initiatives. For a while, schools really did start serving healthier food, and the idea that kids deserved proper meals became part of the public policy. But these reforms depended on funding and political will, and over time both faded. By the 2010s, many schools were outsourcing again, cutting corners and relying on cheaper, mass-produced options. So while Jamie's campaign created a long-term shift in awareness and legislation, it didn't produce a lasting change in what children actually eat. And nearly 20 years later, a 2022 study found that almost 2/3 of all food served in Britain's schools' meals are ultra-processed. That means mass-produced breads, reconstituted meats, and sweetened yogurts still dominate the menu. So while the presentation has changed, the core problem hasn't. Our school food system is still built on convenience, not nutrition. Childhood obesity rates continue to rise, and ultra-processed foods now make up over half of the average British diet. So while Jamie's campaign changed awareness, it didn't completely change behaviour. So did Jamie Oliver ruin school dinners? Not really. He forced a national conversation about food, health and inequality. But like most social reforms, the follow-through never quite matched the promise. In the end, Jamie didn't ruin school dinners. He revealed how broken they already were. And maybe that's a real lesson. You can change what's on the menu, but changing culture takes a lot longer.